Help! Wait, I'm drowning in boxes. I need help. Hey, Team Beast. Yeah, you guys. Help me. Use the force, Luke. Use the force. Hey, Team Beast. How you doing? For those of you joining us for the very first time tonight, thank you for clicking on Beast Capacity Outdoors. I'm your leader at Team Beast, Daddy Beast, and this is, well, if you can't tell already, then you probably shouldn't need to know. But I'll tell you anyways. It's an unboxing, a revealing, and a launching. Told you yesterday it was coming. Well, I shouldn't say yesterday, depending on when you see this and when I get it edited and when I put it up. So, I told you when I did my last live feed for Weigh-In Wednesday, on Wednesday, the 31st of January, something big was coming today. Well, here it is. We're going to do an unboxing. Little bit by little bit. So, we'll get this light thing out of the way. And I'll get where you can see me. I know you can hear me. The first thing is this Husky table. Now, mind you, I do not get paid or endorsed or anything or sponsored by anybody, anyone, or any entity. I just say what I say and I do what I do. That's me. That's what I can say. So, the very first thing is this Husky table that'll hold up to 1,500 pounds. So they say. I'm not apt to try it yet. Maybe eventually. But it's easy, it folds down, these click in, these untwist out, and boom, and click into one central piece, and bam, you can carry it with you. Then it's also got a router table set up in the middle, you can set up a fence on it. It's actually kind of cool, but I'll go into that later. Let's get into the unboxing here. First, let's handle the fragile box. It came from a long ways away. I think this one came from Kansas. Nope, this one came from Washington. What? It's a razor. I'm being careful. I told him not to shit me the live animal. Nah, just kidding. There ain't a live animal in here. I will tell you this. Everything here, pretty much, is eco-friendly. Don't need special permits to use, to sell, to transfer, to haul, to dump, to anything. But it's got a chemical smell. Tactical packing paper. TPT. Work drive. I'll get to these in a moment. Let's see. Oh, the green piece of paper. You owe us, or you'll never see that little pretty thing again. Just kidding, it's the invoice. Alright, so what we got in here? Hey, look at that, we got tape. It's a special type of tape. Solvent resistant, slightly elastic, and it's very durable. And I guess I can kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit now. We will open a business, me and Black Rose. As a lot of you know, back in August, I lost my main source of income. And I was like, guess it's an opportunity. Why don't we take the time in the moment and build stuff up? So we have. And that's why I've been so busy and kind of in the brain this last few weeks. So the last few weeks have been very, very, very cool. We've gone to a trade show. We've committed to an LLC with a few friends of ours. So our venture into getting into business has gone from just being here in the garage shop to, by the end of this summer, knock on cardboard, because it's wood at one point, being in a big 2,000 square foot shop where we will not only end up doing screen printing for shirts, towels, quiver rags, target markers, or yardage markers, BL flags for the target stands, and stuff and such like that, t-shirts. Currently, we're only going to be set up to do single color stuff for the moment. By the time the summer comes around and we have access to 2 or 3 direct-to-garment printer machines, we will then be able to do full color and short runs of full color. But at this moment, we will be doing screen work for everything. And we'll get to all this in a moment. This is all stuff that's all pertaining to it. We've bought, I would say, 90% of our equipment and startup stuff from Ryonet. Go to screenprinting.com, where if you're going to get into home stuff or your own hobby stuff, you can start there with the DIY screen printing kit. It's like $199. Or you can get one that's like $500. But you can go on their site, and it's got everything you need, including videos. You can go online onto YouTube and check out Ryonet. That's RYONET. And Ryan, the owner himself, started just like we're doing it, right from the garage, and he's worked his way up and all that. Now a major corporation and is distributor for several different brands. So, go ahead and check them out. You can check them out online, like I said, screenprinting.com, and check out Ryonet on YouTube, and especially if you want to get in the hobby or the business. So let's get through this unboxing and show you everything it entails so far that we're getting into to start the business. We didn't even have our screen printing machine on order. And we'd already had, I've been told by our business partner, I'm an excellent advertiser and hype man. We'd already had over $500 worth of orders coming in. I'm like, whoa, kick it down a bit and please give us a couple weeks to get everything going through this. We've still got a little bit more setting up in the shop to do. I know a lot of you right now in YouTube land are very excited. Yes, we're going to have swag. I'm going to have quiver rags. Going to be doing the flag markers for the bales and all that for the target stands. And not only are we doing screen printing, we will also have access to sandblast etching, laser engraving, cutting, and etching. And this is all by the summer. But right now we currently do embroidery on a prosumer machine, which is just like a professional consumer machine for house hobbyists. So my machine only runs about 800 to 900 stitches a minute on a good day, on a good run. Most industrial machines can run anywhere from 1,000 to 1,300 stitches per minute. But ding, 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 we're revealing by this summer we will have a single head 15 needle machine, which we can do ball caps, we can do pockets, we can do bags, we can do all sorts of stuff embroidered wise. I can do some of it now, but it's a little difficult with some things because of my kind of the machine that it is. So enough of my yappering. We do also have, which is off the screen, you can't see it right now, and that's okay. We have a 15 by 15 heat press, which is something that we need to get us started. Eventually we will get the very, not so pricey, but worth it IR dryer. Okay, so the first thing is, like I showed you, was the tape. It's green tape. What this is for taping taping off your screens to keep, on the outside edge. You'll see later. I'll do some videos. But this is one of the best tapes out there. It's got the right type of sticky, not too tough, not too soft, it's just right. It's a perfect bed like the Three Little Bears had. And then let's see what else we got. Cryo coat emulsion. Now what the emulsion is for, and you'll see that in another video I do, is what you put on the screens themselves, which helps makes the printing surface that you print off of on the silk screen. Right here is the S-Screen chemical adhesive, and notice I said S-Screen. S-Screen is a company that Ryonet uses because they are eco-friendly with the environment. And this stuff can go down the household drain with no problems and no worries and not doing anything to the environment. This is the S-Screen Aqua Wash. This is for cleaning water-based inks off of your screens, a degrader at the end of the day. So that way you can clean your screens, or you can also use it as a dehazer, which takes, maybe you got some particles of dried ink and you can just wipe your screen off with this Aqua Wash. And what we got here is S-Screen Emulsion Stripper. You need this to what's called reclaiming a screen. And what that is you basically are stripping the emulsion off the screen, which I'll show you. We got more to unbox, but once again, other videos that you'll see. One of the last things out of the box was what's called Right Film. It was by Ryonet. It's for the inkjet, which I have, and this is premium waterproof film. And what it means by waterproof is that there's a sticky side. It's 100 sheets of the acetate film that we use to create the stencil that becomes the screen that we print on. And we print in all black. So if we were to do 3 or 4 different colors, each color has to have one of these sheets made for that individual color and where it's laid out. So if you go to a screen printer who actually has the screen printing press and not a DTG, you will probably end up getting charged, depending on the number of shirts you get for a custom order. So if you order 10 custom shirts, you're probably going to need like 4 color, you're probably going to get charged a setup fee for 4 screens, which on the average can run you about $20 a screen. And that's because you have the involvement of cleaning the screen or dehazing it beforehand to prep the screen for the emulsion. And then your person or you or whatever got to go through and develop that emulsion, or get the acetate printed out, line it up, square it right, mark it, and have everything indexed correctly. So it's square, not wonky when you put it on a t-shirt or on your press. Then you gotta develop the screen, or expose the screen. And after exposing it, you gotta, develop it, and then you gotta wash it out, and then you gotta, post-expose it to harden it up. And so there's a process into it. It takes, for 4 screens, it shouldn't take no more than an hour, but you're still gonna get charged about $20 a screen because of the process that's involved. This right here is what's called warp drive. It's a low cure additive. It gets mixed separately into a container with some ink. And what it does is it takes the ink, your water-based and your plastisol inks, and it drops the cure temperature from about 350, 360 down to, they said 180 to 250, depending on the cure tip. You only want to add a little bit of this. It's very, very little that you add to very little at all. So, let's get on to the next one. This one, I know what it is and where it came from. It came from Kansas, only because they were out. One of the good things is, for those of you who live in Southern California, Ryonet has a warehouse in Ontario, California. We are not far from it, so it makes it an excellent place to go. But sometimes, on occasion, like this time, we went to the ISS show, which is the International Sportswear Screen Printing something or another. But went to the show, we saw Ryonet there and all that. And during the show time, they were doing an inventory count. So, at the Ontario show. Or tactical packing paper. another ransom note. I mean, inventory sheet. Now, this is a squeegee. This squeegee is one that we bought outside of the kit, which is over here, which you see, which is covered up. They didn't want you prematurely getting to know what we were doing. This is a 10-inch squeegee. It's a wood handle. And what most of you, I'm sure, probably going, oh, I know what that's for. For shaping. Not just kidding. It is actually for what you think it's for. It's for squeegeeing ink, not paint, ink. Okay. Onto over the screen surface and onto the media that you are printing to. This is an 80 durometer squeegee. There are different types. The higher you go in the number, the harder the squeegee. And she's yawning. Tired. The higher the durometer of the squeegee, or the number on the squeegee, the harder it is, the harder the rubber is. This will lay down less ink through the squeegee because it'll squeeze more off of it. The softer squeegees will lay a little more ink into it because it's a little softer, so it bends a little more. This you usually use these on higher detailed prints or stuff that you want to have with distress. Like mostly our shirt base colors are black. That's just because that is the demographic of our clientele. A lot of people like black shirts. I do have others that like the olive drabs, the earthy colors, the hunting colors, that kind of thing. We will print on any color shirt that is available to us to sell to you. So this is a nice little squeegee. They last a little while, but they have it to where you can buy just the squeegee itself and the handles. I got the wood handle, not because it's cheaper or anything. It's just what I got. Most places will use an aluminum squeegee because it's easier to replace the blade. These do end up warping after a while. So what I'll probably end up doing is getting a water sealer on this just to help it last a little bit longer and keep it a little bit nicer. Okay. Now, I bet you think, as soon as I take that box off, that's going to drop and it's going to tell you what's in the big box. Nope. Because I hooked it. But this, I can tell you what it is. And most of you now, being you already know what we're getting into, the business, probably know what these are. But I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to show you. These are probably the most important piece, besides what's in this box, of the business. Another answer note, this one's in white. There's some stickers on here. Let's see. Don't have my Charlie Sheens, one moment. Let me get my wild things on. Thermal labels. Okay. Basically, they're just thermal labels. Why they're for this, I don't know. I don't see an instruction sheet in here yet, but here we go. One of the most important pieces in the screen printing business. Your silk screening frame with screen. This one is a 16 by 20 aluminum frame. That's 156 mesh. And what the mesh count means is in this frame, this mesh, as you can see, is see-through. And this is why you need to clean it beforehand, because there's junk stuff, crappy all over it. What it means is, the lower the number of squares there are, or holes, in 1 square inch of this material. So an 80 mesh screen has 80 squares within an inch. This one is a 156, so it has 156 squares. And then 310, 210s, 220s, 120s, all the same thing. The higher you go, the more mesh it is. The higher you go, the more detailed of a piece that you would have on the screen. So this is about the middle of the line. 156 to 210 is the average that everybody will use. And the kit that we got comes with 1 screen. And so we ordered 3 more. As you can see. And they are marked 156 on the end of them, so we know. We'll put those back in the box, keep them clean for the moment until we actually go to use them. It'll probably be next week sometime, I'd imagine, when we do our first darkroom emulsion coating. Because one of the things, alright, tactical packing paper everywhere. One of the things is you got to have a safe dark room, a UV safe room or space when you coat the screens with the emulsion. It's a photo emulsion, photo developing emulsion, which means UV or bright light, sunlight, any lights that have a UV aspect to it will develop the film or the emulsion and make it hard, which you then can't do anything with it, and then you have to reclaim the whole thing, and you're down about 10 bucks in product by the time you're done. Product and time. Well, there we go. Ba-bam! This is what you will receive from Ryonet at screenprinting.com when you order the DIY t-shirt kit. If you order the gig poster kit, you get kind of the same box, but there's a little bit different stuff in it. One of the things we're going to be ordering tonight is our very first run of stock of t-shirts, because we have several people that already want shirts from us. Open this up. You know, it's funny, I went to pick this up and all the tape went except for one little piece. Now I got it. Hopefully this ain't going on too long. But I did say I was going to get it done. Wow. Big box. I think I'm going to have to stand up for this one. Now, before I really get into the bowels of this, knock my machine to hell. You know, a little something that we got. Our swag that we picked up and samples and stuff that we picked up. We went to the ISS show, as I said earlier, and some of the booths they give you product for sampling. Well, we stopped by booths and stuff like that. We have a shop here in Corona that's not too far from us that we can go CCI. Then we can go pick up some stuff in a pinch if we have to, if we're in a rush. There's some things that we'll begin from them. Like I said, Ryonet is about our 80-90% go-to people for equipment and some stuff that we get. CCI will probably be the other. And some of the samples that we picked up that weekend, about 2 weekends ago now, was a dehazer. It's pink stuff. It's a pint. This was their sample. Most places when you go to a convention or something like that, they don't hand out samples like this. It's usually little sample packets or a squeeze pack, but this will do at least a few screens. This is Enviro wipes. Once again, we try to do everything we can green, because while our demographic is pretty eco-friendly. And so we try to do the same thing with our products that we're going to be using in our final products, our final end user product. Enviro wipes clean up the paint and stuff like that, or paint, the ink that we use in the screen printing kits. Another nice thing that CCI did is handed me a quart of water-based white ink as a sample to test out their product. Now, I will say this. CCI has been weak, sample-wise, as trade shows samples go. Wilflex, which is a partner with, or not a partner, but a contractor with Ryonet, who Ryonet uses for some of their plastisol inks and some of their special effects inks and stuff like that to do certain things with. We went by their booth, checked out their stuff, checked out some really cool special effects inks, and you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all kind of under the weather still. And Wilflex is sending us a sample kit, a sample box of their special effects inks. Now, when it's arriving, I have no idea yet. It's, you know, the show's just got not too long, we've been done, and all that. So, but here we go. All right. So in this kit, T-shirt, do-it-yourself kit, you will get 23 items. You get an instruction manual, very important. You got to have an instruction manual. Parchment paper, an 8-pack of parchment paper. Now, what that's for is you got three different ways you can actually cure your shirts or your products with screen printing. You can either use an iron, regular household iron. That's what you use the parchment paper for. You put the parchment paper over it. You can use a heat gun. Your $8 Harbor Freight heat gun. You can use a heat press, like what we got. But for the heat press and the iron, you need that paper. Parchment paper or silicone paper, which they sell. The other thing you'll get is a 10-pack of 8.5 by 11 waterproof film, which is what I showed you earlier. 10-pack of cleanup carton. Basically, I'll show you those when I get in it. It's just to clean the ink out of the excess ink out of your screen when you go to clean up. 16 by 20 wood mesh screen, or wood screen with 156 mesh. The DIY press, the 14 by 14 wood platen, and of course a bottle, 2-ounce bottle of the S-Green emulsion stripper, or 2 ounces of the emulsion stripper in an 8-ounce bottle, because you add water to it and shake it. 4 ounces in an 8-ounce bottle of degreaser. Supreme Wash in an 8-ounce bottle. And now what Supreme Wash is, because we didn't get that in our kit, or in our stuff that we bought extra. The Supreme Wash is for the plastisol inks. So that takes care of all the plastisol inks, because it's a chemical based kind of cleaner up. A platen, 2 ounces of platen adhesive, white spray nozzle, water bottle. 4-pack of disposable gloves, medium. I got bare paws, so I got mine on. A dark room bulb, which is basically a UV safe bulb. It's yellow in color, which means we got to get another thing and turn that on only, and everything else goes off in here. Doors closed so no sun comes in. The Wilflex Epic Lava Meteor White Plastisol ink in a pint. Green Galaxy Pitch Black ink in a pint, which is their water base. Red scrub pad. Can't speak. The red scrub pad, which are these. 2 of them, basically, so they take one full-size one and cut it in half. Plastic scoop cutter. Scoop cutter is what the emulsion goes in. You got a sharp side and a double coat side. So one side we'll put a single layer on and another side we'll put 2 on. WVP emulsion pint, same stuff as that, but it's a 2-part emulsion. And of course a 10-inch 70 durometer squeegee. Now if you notice, our squeegee down there is gray, this one is green because this one's a 70, not an 80. So this one's a little softer, it's easier to bend. And that's entirely what's in the kit. So let's go ahead and go through this. There's the squeegee, the emulsion coater. This is the clear tape, which it'll do the job. You might have to clean up a little bit extra, but it'll do the job. There's the scrubbers, and that's for scrubbing the screens, reclaiming the screens, cleaning the screens, that kind of stuff. I'd imagine this is for the spray bottle. Oh yeah, it is. Here's 2 spray heads right here. And nope, doesn't fit on that one. No, it doesn't fit on that one. Whoa, I wonder what these are for. Our platinum adhesive, which is where your shirts and stuff go on when you go to print. This is the degreaser, which you just fill this bottle up. Degreaser is the same thing with what I was talking about over there. Cleans up the screens, getting ready. This is the emulsion stripper. Takes the stuff off the screen. Oh, there's the gloves. Ooh! It don't pop like bubble wrap. Oh, look at this. This is a UV safe bulb, and this is a UV safe bulb. We get 2 of them. See that on there. Darkroom bulb, 1. Screen exposure bulb, 1. Oh, I hope it didn't screw up and give us 2 darkroom bulbs instead of 1 exposure bulb. Let's see what this is. Haha! Our exposure bulb. Okay, so safely, and not like a bull in a china shop, which is actually a myth, because Mythbusters broke that one. A bull in a china shop will actually avoid a lot of china and navigate through very well and easy, and not destroy a whole bunch of stuff like people really think they're going to do. Okay. This is the hybrid emulsion, which is a 2-part, which means I got to mix the diazo first, and then let it develop, kind of get going, and then I got to pour it into the emulsion. Okay, that's probably a part of the press. This is the platen. This is the piece that your shirt goes onto and all that when you press, when you print. There we go. Okay. The table's getting smaller. Alright, there's the clean out cards right there. Tiny things. And that's, like I said, for scraping the excess ink when you go to clean up afterwards. And this is just the instruction booklet on how to put it together and how to do some things. There's the parchment paper sheets for curing and the acetates for making the print surface, negatives or positives. Okay, let me make some room. doing it live feed style, so I'm not going to cut anything out I don't have. So.
Just as long as the battery doesn't die.
How much we got going?
It shows it being empty.
Really? Okay. Well, then what I'm going to do is a quick battery change and we'll come back. Okay. We're going?
Yep.
And welcome back. Hey, I got some stuff organized and all that. We sure got some that non-exploding bubble wrap, but that pops. That other stuff wouldn't. It just gets squishy. Okay, as you can see, I got a few things up here. I got a 12 by 24 plank of half-inch plyboard, and that's going to be what this is going to be mounted to. I'll mount all of this another day. I'll just kind of show you it in the end when it's done. But just to get through this, so I can do. I got other stuff I got to do. I got to do some embroidery for this weekend. But this right here has got some pilot holes, so that way it can be drilled, mounted to the arm. But we're getting brackets, DIY brackets, DIY press brackets that will mount on here the same way, and then I can just take them off. Because we have the 14 by 14, which is your normal shirts, your small through larges, extra larges. Then we're getting the oversized one, which is your 2X's and up. And we're getting a child one, which is for the smaller shirts for the youth. I think I got this in on my book. So, let's see, what is this? Oh. The one thing I hadn't showed you. This is the Supreme Green Wash for the Plastisol ink. It's eco-friendly as well. And ta-da! Our ink. Tactical paper. Tactical packing paper. Oh yeah. It's sitting on its side, so kind of all up in here. So we'll give it a couple days. It'll drop down, but this is Meteor White Classic, and this is the white ink. Oh yeah, we'll leave that on there for a while. It's all attached to the lid up here, so I don't want to get it all over the place. And this, as you can hear it, is liquidy, more liquidy than this. And this is the semi-opaque, water-based, pitch black. And this will go on the lighter color shirts, the purples, the blues, browns, but not the black. We put it on black. We can put that down first. This will probably get us through a couple dozen shirts. Alright, so everything that I need to use all of that is right in here. Remember, you can get it at screenprinting.com. And don't forget to check out Ryan and Ryonet on YouTube. And of course, being we're speaking of YouTube and the Team Beast team, or Team Beast, don't forget to check out all my other buddies, my archery buddies, Jimi Ellis, and his swag at JimiEllis.com, and my buddy Primal, at Primal Outdoor, and my buddy Sinister Archery, and of course, the awesome, soon going pro, most youngest person I've known ever in archery to go pro, Samuel White. and Steve Rossberg, and Archery Talk, and all them other boys that are listed down below. Everything else. Let's see. Verified. Everything. One pair. I've always had a pair. Sometimes brass, sometimes steel. Sometimes they cling. Hey, mounting screws. How about that? That would be the mounting screws, right? I know. And it was tight, climactic. Woo. Ugh. Looky here. I do believe we have a press. I need a couple tools for this, which, like I said, I'll put this together later. But as you can see, you still have to put some of it together, not too much. I mean, it comes with the shock. Yeah, if you know you've got to change this out, you can just take a little clip, pop it off, and replace it. See, goes right here, clicks in, and then it stays up, and then anti-clenching bracket in there, and everything. So I'm not going to take it apart today and put it together. Yes, I said that. Take it apart and put it together. But it will be going on this piece of wood right here, so it can sit out here like this, so that way I can put the platen on it and, you know, bolt everything down and all that good stuff. I've got clamps that'll go on this. Let's see, can we this way? Hey, it will even fit this way, and then I can clamp it down to the table just that much better. And I mean, it holds good weight. Now see, the reason why we're doing it this way and we have this specific table and why we're going to be clamping on the sides is one, so I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do this, and yay, I can. So I got plenty of bite on there. These will hold in. These will clamp down to the sides of the table, and then the press, the heat press, will go over here on this side, facing this way or that way. And then when we do shirts or towels or not blankets, kid stuff, baby onesies, bags, stuff like that, I can be over here printing, take it off, hand it to Black Rose. She can feed it on the hot press, press it, cure it, throw it in the box. So that is it for our unboxing. I told you it was going to be cool and exciting. It's what's had our attention this last few weeks. It's been crazy. I haven't done a lot of archery, well, besides the shoulders and stuff messing with me. But this is what's had our attention, is getting all this stuff put together. Like I said, we got two big orders we got to put in tonight. One is for the brackets for the platinum set that we're getting, so that way we can do youth and infant stuff, we can do young adult stuff, we can do adult stuff, and big boy stuff, big guy stuff. Because yes, we are going to have big guy shirts and all that. So plus we need a bigger platen also for when we do towels and stuff like that, and when we do big, huge projects. So, as always, like, comment, subscribe down below. If it's red, you haven't subscribed yet, hit the button that turns white. If it's already white, thank you for subscribing to Beast Capacity Outdoors. Hit the thumbs up button, not the thumbs down button. We like the thumbs up. Thumbs down, not no good. Unless you saw something that you really didn't like, then go ahead and hit the thumbs down, and then tell me what you didn't like. Maybe I can fix it. Don't forget to hit the bell right next to the subscriber button, which is red if you haven't subscribed. White if you already have. Thank you once again. Hit that bell and it lets you know whenever I do a live feed, a live stream, or a live moment like this. And as always, my email address is down below. All the other extensions are down below. Anything and everything that you need, get in contact with me down below, like my email address. So, if you don't like to talk about something online here or in a social forum, you can go ahead and drop me an email. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Don't forget to put Team Beast in the subject line though, so that way I know, because I weed all my emails out because I don't like viruses. So, as always, be good, be kind, Team Beast, all the way.